Easement section. An easement is a right held by one person to use the land of another for a specific purpose, such as access to other property. The easement runs with the land, meaning that when the property is sold, the rights or limitations that the property possesses will transfer to the new owner. In talking about an easement, you will hear the term ingress to enter and egress to exit. Easements must be in writing. An appurtenant easement involves two properties owned by two different owners. The two properties involved are called dominant and servient. The dominant property benefits from the easement, while the servient is burdened by it. Remember, an easement is a right to cross one person's property to get to the other. Thus, the servient property is the one being walked on, and the dominant one is being walked to. The servient is serving the purpose of the dominant. An easement in gross involves only one property. An example of this would be when a utility company needs to cross the property, but they are not trying to get to another. There is no dominant property. An implied easement is an unrecorded easement in favor of one owner by law when the easement is necessary, such as for light, for air, or for access to a landlocked parcel. An easement by condemnation is created when the government creates an easement on a property. A prescriptive easement is created when a party uses the land of another without his or her permission for a statutory period of time. The use of the land must be open, hostile, notorious, continuous, and adverse to the owner. An easement can be terminated in a number of ways, such as merger of the two properties, abandonment, adverse possession, excessive use, express release. If you are crossing somebody's property and you do not have easement rights, you could be trespassing. Encroachment is a form of trespass. An encroachment is the physical intrusion of a structure or improvement on the land of another. Examples include a fence or driveway over the property line. When an encroachment occurs, you may be able to sue your neighbor for trespass. An encroachment can be found by a survey. This concludes the section on easement.